I'm back, and this is another new series I'm starting. I've been thinking about this for quite a while. This is sample shopping. And just briefly to describe how this is going to go, I'm going to talk about a product, tell you a little bit about it, prices, ingredients, scent, all that stuff. Then I'm going to tell you why you should, if someone was selling this to you, why you should buy it, and if someone was trying to talk you out of buying it, why you shouldn't, and then my personal, if I will buy a full bottle of this or not, and why. So just this is kind of my way to get through I've got a ton of samples, so it's my way to kind of get some info out to you guys and also to share new products that you might be interested in. So here we go. Today is Country Club Aftershave Southern Oud. And I do have a few other Country Clubs, and I don't remember if I had used Frozen Vetiver or not. And then I have 1837, and I'll just kind of sit those in the background. And I will talk about those later, but today we are focusing on Country Club Aftershave Southern Oud. Now this aftershave, the sample bottles are $3.50 for $3.50 for half an ounce, which is a pretty good amount of aftershave. As you can see, I've only used this one once, and I've kind of dabbed a couple sample smells here and there, and that's plenty. You can get quite a bit of use out of that. So that's not bad. And then as far as full price for a bottle, it comes in a 100 ml glass jar for $14.99, which to me is a great price for an aftershave. It's right on for what I would expect for a quality aftershave. So the ingredients on this are alcohol, water, fragrance, glycerin, allantoin, which is a skin conditioner, menthol, and then some coloring, some dyes. As you can tell, each one's kind of a unique color. So I'm assuming if they don't put the dye in here, it would be probably clear or something like that. But to be different, separated from the norm, it's colored, which I kind of like. And the scent description on this, Southern Oud, the fragrance they describe as citrus, woods, and spices. So right out of the get-go, when you open this, you smell, obviously, the alcohol, which you smell, for the most part, alcohol-based aftershaves. You get that whiff right away. In this one, I totally do get the woods and the spices, maybe a hint of citrus. It really does come off as a very masculine scent. So here's the good things about it. What I liked is the feel of this aftershave was wonderful. The menthol was not too over the top. It was just kind of that really slight cooling effect, so not a whole lot of menthol. The alcohol, there was a little burn, but it wasn't that bad. So I would say if you're just getting into wet shaving, you've never used a splash, these would be awesome to use because I had no issue at all as far as that goes. And then after you put it on, the feel, it felt really, really good. So all that, awesome. Now the scent to me is pretty light. Like I like a little bit stronger aftershave scents. I don't have to have one that's going to smell all day long because I do like to pair them with colognes later. And you easily could pair this with all kinds of colognes right off the bat. You could pair this with probably Aqua de Parma, Intensa Oud. You could pair it with, I don't know, you could even pair it like on top with Old Spice or just some kind of masculine, strong scent, woody scent. Terre d'Hermes, that would be a good one. So why I think some people would say to buy this. I would say to buy it, the price is right, the scent is pretty nice, it's really good scent, and if you like something with not too much alcohol burn and not too much of a menthol kick, then you would really, really enjoy this. And I think it's very versatile as far as what you could pair it with. And now getting to my personal preference and why someone would talk you out of it. If you like a stronger scented aftershave, you probably would not want this. The scent is there, but it, like a lot of aftershaves, I'm kind of sniffing my wrist as I talk. It becomes a skin scent really, really fast. There's no real strong presence. And, you know, if someone hugs you, they may get a whiff of it, they might not. So to me, someone talking you out of buying this would be basically just based off of the scent. To me, it's not a bad scent. This is actually my very first experience in oud. And from what I understand, oud can be very off-putting and sometimes very harsh. And this one is not what I expected at all. I thought it would maybe be a lot stronger scent. And so if you're just getting into oud, I would say this is probably a good start. But I definitely don't, I don't know. I haven't really smelled any other oud scents. But this one might be good for beginners just getting into an oud scent. If they like a really masculine, woody scent, then this would be good to go for. But for me personally, it's not my favorite scent. It's nice, but it doesn't really wow me or anything, just because it's not a very strong scent, doesn't last very long, and I don't know, the scent just isn't appealing to me. It's not what, in my head, I guess I imagine Southern Oud to be like a really strong scent, and it was just gonna kind of hit me in the face, and this one did not. So would I buy it? For me personally, Country Club for Men Aftershave Southern Oud, I would not buy. At least not the full bottle, just because I have so many other aftershaves that I like a lot more than this one. Now, is that a knock on Country Club in general? No. They're coming out with soaps. They've got all kinds of other scents that you can choose from beyond this. And I see them in Shave of the Days all the time. And again, this is just kind of a preference. Some guys like stronger scented aftershaves. Some guys like not too strong. So if you're a kind of guy that doesn't like a super strong aftershave, I would maybe go for this. But for me personally, I will not buy a full bottle of this, just because I've got some other ones I just like a little more, actually quite a bit more than this one. So that's my thoughts on this one. So thanks for checking out my sample shopping of Country Club Aftershave Southern Oud. And I will probably be pairing this with a soap later that I'm going to try to trade away. So if you guys have any questions or comments, please comment down below. Hit subscribe, share, and I really do appreciate you guys watching and checking this out. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you guys later.